Last week we covered Paige.
Previously on X-Men.
Preferred pronouns are now he, him, and they, them. And Paige self-identifies as which, wait a minute, which one is it?
Surprise,
The artist formerly known as Ellen Page. And Canada's version of the Grammy Awards called the Juno Awards. And I'm going to quote this insane thing that Ellen or Elliot or they, them, Sherm, Herm, Hims had to say. We are at a time in history where the rights of the LGBTQ 2+, not sure what that means.
What?
People are being revoked, restricted, and eliminated throughout the world, and the effects are devastating. Okay. Now, think about that. I don't know if this person is referring to Saudi Arabia or something, and they tossing folks off the roof. I don't think that's what they're talking about, though. The article that's coming from Breitbart goes to talk about Sarah Quinn of the pop duo Tegan and Sarah told Juno audience, if the world was not hostile to LGBTQ 2+ people, we would see ourselves purely as musicians. They criticized Alberta recently proposing to restrict health care for transgender youth, including halting access to hormone therapy for children. Okay, who is this? Sarah Quinn. Okay, so Sarah Quinn, I don't know if anybody listens to the pop duo of Tegan and Sarah, but they apparently are for castration. Chemically, perhaps, at minimum. Because apparently it is controversial to restrict children from going through things that may do irreparable damage. What is it going to kill y'all? Can y'all just leave the kids alone?
Just talk.
Is that what you're referring to? Now, granted, that's a different statement from what Paige was saying. But let's dissect that part. On what planet, if we're talking about the West, are they being restricted and eliminated? Again, if you're talking about Saudi Arabia and maybe some of these Middle Eastern countries, maybe Africa, where they don't tolerate that, okay, but that ain't what you're talking about. Let's be 100 about it. On what planet are they being restricted? Because from all accounts, everywhere we look, we can't get rid of it. Hell, me and Ass, Hill versus Babyface.
I'll see you in the next video. You take care.
On our show, he can't go to the grocery store without there being pride flags everywhere.
Why are you gay?
On what planet are you being eliminated? Where? Because, again, there were separate comments. I want to be very fair to Paige. But I hope to God y'all aren't crazy enough to think that you are being eliminated because people are saying, look, if you want to be gay to the point to where you want to chop your... You want to remove certain elements of your... you thought God made a mistake.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
You see yourself as something else and you want to start cutting stuff off. I might think that's crazy. And on an emotional tip, psychologically maybe, I will pray for you. Because God didn't make the mistake, man. And maybe you and I don't see eye to eye on that, fine. Because I would at least concede this. As an adult, you have the right to chop your stuff off. I might not agree with it. And a lot of people are going to voice that disagreement. But you having the right to do that is one thing. But you mean to tell me, and I hope to God this isn't what Paige is referencing, that you're going to consider that a threat among you or this community because people believe that, damn it, bro, wait until you're 18 years old and stop pushing this stuff on kids. We can't even agree to that. We can't agree to that. Well, you just leave these children out of this. Just definitely when you're talking about them and taking all these pills and stuff, like leave them out of it. Is that what you mean by elimination? Because people are saying, okay, that's a little too far. I hope to God not. But just on, even if we're talking about adults, I have no idea what Paige is referencing when she's talking about them being restricted all over the world, because we can't do anything without your opinion or your position being considered or represented in anything. Not anymore. It doesn't matter whether it's games, doesn't matter if it's comic books, doesn't matter if it's going to the grocery store. It does not matter. There will for sure be something gay in it. So what are you talking about? I don't know. Thanks for watching. Right now, the Rippaverse is in the middle of our latest campaign, Yaira #1, which was written by the Saskas. Head over to Rippaverse.com, pre-order, and check out our first live-action trailer and the latest Rippaverse Studios production, Y'all Be Easy.